Hi guys, Father Kevin asked me some questions and I'm going to read it to you. The first question is, what are the most significant learnings in your study of philosophy in the entire semester? Cite 3 key lessons stated in your own words is supported by the teachings of the philosophers and ideologies encountered in class. I learned in philosophy that hard work is key to success. Father Kevin's approach to teaching philosophy taught me that every good work you make is rewarded with a good thing. He gave us many reading assignments, and yes, it is very hard to study them, but it all paid out during the tests. It also taught me how to read and deeply comprehend what I read about. He taught me that it is very important that you truly understand and can reflect on whatever you are reading. The key lessons I learned is the human goal is the eudaimonia or happiness, the unexamined life is not worth living, and that you gain wisdom and humility through ignorance. The human goal is eudaimonia is a belief of Aristotle. For me, happiness is something that everyone really wants. Everyone wants to reach blissfulness at some point in their lives. This gives me the motivation to pursue my dreams and aim for success, and I will be successful when I'm happy with what I achieved in life. The unexamined life is not worth living is a claim from Socrates. This is the ideology that was emphasized during the play of Ang Apologia ni Socrates. For me, we are in charge of our lives. We should not let our lives go under the rules of others, and we should not let them define or limit our potential as human beings. We should have the freedom to have rules for our own lives and to be whatever or whoever we want to be, as long as we do not hurt other people. Ignorance is equal to wisdom and humility, is the claim of Socrates in his Socratic ignorance. He said that you gain genuine wisdom through admitting your own ignorance. For me, it is good to be new and illiterate as long as it gives rise to your will to succeed and open your minds for new information. The second question is, how did these 3 key lessons form the way you think, speak, and act at present? Share concrete experiences by which these lessons became applicable as you were journeying through the course. The first lesson, eudaimonia is the human goal, means that the human person aims to reach the state of happiness. An example of this is the hard work I did reading Father's assignments. Through my journey of suffering, I aim for one thing, and that is to pass and get a high score in his tests. I know that the high score will make me happy, therefore my goal of getting high scores is equivalent to happiness. For me, every goal of a human person is what brings them eudaimonia or happiness. The second lesson, the unexamined life is not worth living, is a famous claim of Socrates. An example of this is when Father Kevin talks about his friends and life stories. He gave me thoughts on how successful is his life. Father seems to be happy and very fulfilled in life, and I believe that this will also happen to me if I deeply examine my own life. The third lesson, you gain wisdom and humility through ignorance, is also a claim of Socrates. An example of this is the reading assignments again. When I'm reading, I usually read the night before and read it one time only. I was really not confident, and so I read it again before philosophy starts. Me being not confident enough is a sign that I know for myself that I am still ignorant, and because of that, I practice the virtue of humility. The third question is, did your study in philosophy change you? Did it help you grow and mature as a student and as a person in general? Why then is studying and doing philosophy important in your preparation for college and eventually in the pursuit of your life goals and plans and dreams? The course philosophy changed my thoughts about life and my goals. Before my mind is set to study to become rich with money in the future so I can call myself successful. The course taught me that being successful is not about money, it is about the way you lived your life. Nothing is richer than a life full of happiness. Philosophy prepared me for college and life through teaching me how to think critically, especially in my track and the course I want to pursue. In the future, I want to be an engineer, and I believe that I can apply what I was taught in that profession. It can aid me throughout my life because it will give me a deep comprehension of life itself.